Hey guys, if you're on my income generators site, which I believe you are if you're watching this, you might have watched the opening video on the front page, and that encompasses, I have about six different plays, different marketing. I made my $4 million in the network marketing, home-based business industry. And, when you do that well, then you take a few years off, do some conventional business. When you get back in the game, everyone's wants to talk to you because obviously I was pretty successful, and I'm ramping up with some great companies, but this program, the affiliate mentor program, I want to lead with it with people. I think I even said that on my first video because this to me is an absolute home run because I like things that anybody can do. They're simple. Not that you can't do those other companies. They're simple too. But in the scope of things, this is $25 one time out of pocket. Now, I don't know who can't qualify, and it's based on the basis is two people that you bring in. You bring in more, you can actually make money without bringing anyone in, but we recommend it's based on bringing in two or more people. So this is also a worldwide program. Okay, this is why I love it because it's affordable by everybody worldwide. So the affiliate mentor program, I think, is one of the best lucrative side hustles that anyone can do. Again, because it's worldwide. Now, just so you know, the affiliate mentor program, it's a 17-year-old established parent company based in Tallahassee, Florida, that's never missed a payment. Okay, they I believe they started this compensation structure with the cycle, but it's brilliant. But the fact that they've had affiliate marketing and programs in place for 17 years, I think is phenomenal. Okay, so let's make sure we understand. There's two programs. Oh, we're going down here. Yeah, here we go. There's two programs that you learn from simultaneously. Sparks. That's the video you saw. That's that 8-minute video that's above this. Hopefully you watched it. Again, affordable by everyone. It's an AI educational package. They both deal in AI products, by the way. Obviously, the $25 one is going to give you less of a suite, but still value. Okay. No monthly. There's just one time out of pocket for both programs. And simple, quick marketing system that pays you $50 bills and $25 bills. I'm going to explain that in a second, okay, over and over. Now, again, you watch the 8-minute video, you got a basic understanding. And also on that video, there's that link to join, all right, under that first video. That's where you come into Sparks. Everybody starts with the Sparks program. And then once you're in the back office, you can see a more professional VIP presentation, although I'm going to give you the basis of it now so you understand it. So the VIP program is an upgrade to Sparks that you can do with your Sparks earning or before. So a lot of people are just coming on board, they're registering with Sparks first, they're going right to VIP and going, I want to be in both. And I'll explain why that's important in a little bit, but you can go at your own pace if you choose to, okay? Quick payout. And by the way, in the VIP, we 10 times your earnings. Instead of $50 and $25, what we're going to say every cycle, you understand that in a second, you're going to be making $500 and $250. I'll explain. The $250 is like we used to call it, or we call it check match. Anyone you bring in, when they make $500, you're going to make $250. Every time you cycle in your matrix, your 2x2, you're going to make 500. So the person that completes the board, which I think you understood by watching the video, and I even explained this to you, makes the bigger commission, and then anyone you bring in that cycles, you make I'll say the small one. It's not so small at $250 a pop. And if you bring in 20 people into Sparks, because don't forget, these are the same people who are going to be upgrading from Sparks to who you could bring in the masses and they're just going to follow you right on to the VIP, and the money gets crazy. Okay, they use the same exact structure I'm going to show you now with a quick payout that makes this a great income generator. Same people who are on your Sparks team will make up your VIP team. You with me, guys? And you enroll. So how do you get started? When you click that button, that's a link that's already coded to your enroller, and you'll be placed in their first available position. So let me show you the grid. It's not complicated. Here's your enroller. In this case, I'm showing you that he already had people in his 1 and 2 spots. And then this is simply the simple structure that we're using. It's 2 people, and then those people with 2 people, 4 people. So it's a 6-person team, and you cycle. That's true for everybody. So in this case, your enroller was here. He had his first 2 and his third. You happen to fall in his first. When you enroll, you follow your enroller, and you go on their first available spot, top to bottom, left to right. Pretty simple. With me? Now, just so you understand, you're saying, wait a minute, that's my enrollers board. What am I doing right here? You have to understand that each 2x2 cycle or board, as we call them, a grid or board, is part of a giant, infinite, deep company matrix. All it is, it started with the company, then 2, then 4, then 8, then 16. And these boards, you follow your enroller, so you keep going down, and boom, those positions are there for you to fill, but they're not filled until obviously we place people there. So it's very simple. It's all tracked by the company. So let's make sure you understood the Sparks programs. Okay. Step 1, you enroll $25 one time. Takes about 10 minutes. Okay. Based on your enroller, this is based on you enrolling 2 people or more. However, you can actually earn even over and over potentially without bringing anyone in. They don't have any requirement. But guys, as I say here, come on. This is a one-time $25 product purchase, the AI suite, if you will. You should have your first 2 people your first day. Does that make sense? I mean, Jim, $25. Let's roll. Let's make some money. Okay? It's that simple. Well, what happens if they don't pay me? You lost $25. Okay? They're not going to do that. My point is, let's get real with skepticism. You know, you want to put $1,000 in the stock market? Yeah. Be a little skeptic. You want to buy a property you're not sure, like I did in my investment properties? Yeah. Do your due diligence. It's $25, guys. Let's go. Let's make some money. Okay. So how does each board fill? It's simple, guys. Your enrollments. So I want to make sure you understand this. Let me just go up to so I can cover the board as I'm talking to you. Your enrollment. Every board, remember, you cycle, you start a new board. You cycle, you start a new. You could always bring in 6 people. You're not going to have to, but you could. The other way is 1 and 2 enrollments under you. So the way every board works is your 2 people, the goal is they finish off with their 2 people, and that completes your board. You with me? What's the third way? The person above you in each grid does what's spillover. So in this case, right, wouldn't you be above 1 and 2? If you want to complete your grid, aren't you going to have to put people below them in these positions? Well, the same thing goes for you. Whenever you fall on a board, you're going to have a person, in this case, it's person 1, who's directly above you. Might be your enroller, might be the person they enrolled in their first, one of their first 2 spots. If they want to complete their grid, just like if you want to complete yours, they got to bring in people across the bottom. That would be your first 2 people. Make sense? So I'm trying to tell you that you don't have to bring in all 6 people. This is going to start picking up speed, and there's going to be people cycling multiple times a day, okay, especially in the small board. Okay. Now here's the 4th piece, and it's probably the most powerful: spillover. All the people who cycle follow their enroller on the open grid. So everybody obviously is enrolling as many people as they can in the $25 program. Remember, The larger program, there's just going to be those same people upgrading. So it's beautiful. But think about a $25 one-time out-of-pocket program. How many people can you bring in? Well, guys, how many people can they bring in? So every time here's you cycle out, right? You're going to go right to a new board following your enroller. That's the system. Well, guys, when they finish off, if you enrolled all these 6 people, let's just say that, when 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, when they finish off their own 2x2 board, where are they going to go? Follow their enroller. They're going to find you on whatever open board you're on, and they're going to, boom, come in your first open spot. So recycling, you could just hit a board, all your people recycled. You didn't have to bring anybody in new, and you filled out and made another cycle. Does that make sense? So there's 4 ways, and again, the video showed you. I'm just taking an extra minute and making sure you understand it, okay? All movements are tracked by the company software, which I'll show you in the training video below, getting started. You just click on a button in your back office. It shows your board, how many positions are filled. It's all done by the company. All your commissions are laid out. It's beautiful, okay? Now, some people say, well, how's this work, the math? Guys, it's not rocket science. It's simple math. And I'll show you the grid again in a second. $25. The 4 people along the bottom, that's what we call the pay line. Now you say, well, what about the first 2? Guys, the first 2 are somebody else's pay line, right? Even when the enroll, you're part of, when you came on board, you were part of someone's first 2. These first 2 are part of someone else's pay line. Everybody who lands on a spot is someone's pay line, but I'm trying to let you understand the math. In your grid, the pay line of these 4 people, they each paid $25, didn't they? And the same is going to work for the bigger program. 25 times 4 is 100. What did I already show you? The person that cycles the board, you in this case, we showed you, you make $50 on this. We're just talking about the Sparks board. Your enroller gets 25. So imagine all those people. Not only do they cycle and follow you, but every time they cycle, you're going to get $25 if you brought them in to Sparks. That could be multiple people a day, guys, okay? So every time you cycle, you make $50 on this 2x2 grid, multiple boards. Every time any of your people cycle on their board, they get the 50, you get the 25. Okay, does it make sense? It's really not complicated, okay? And of course, why is it one time out of pocket? The company has $100 to work with. They paid out 75. The other 25 is to position you back on a new board. You understand? That's why it's beautiful. One time, you don't have to buy again in. One time out of pocket, and you're rocking and rolling. And you earn over and over again. Now, when you're ready to upgrade, this is beautiful. This is great money. I'll take $50 and $25 bills multiple times a day, a week, whatever it is. What a great extra income. Now let's get serious. When you're ready to upgrade to VIP, you're getting 10 times X, you're 10X in your income with the same team. Remember, all these people, you're not going to go find a person to come in with a bigger program. It could be people when you first bring in, they have to join Sparks, and a lot of them are going to go right to the VIP. But one way or another, they're all Sparks people going into the VIP, okay? When you're ready, now this is up to you. You could do it when you get a few checks, Sparks, the smaller program, or you could do it right away because you see the vision, okay? It works exactly the same way. When someone upgrades, they're already coded to you. So when one of your personals and Sparks upgrades, they're going to land on your VIP board, okay? VIP is a one-time $297 out-of-pocket product purchase for the AI suite of products. You even get more stuff. That's explained in the VIP video. One time. Now, you say, well, how's it pay? $250, remember the pay line, 4 people? $250 goes into the pay plan. $47 at this point goes to the company, okay? So what are we working with? $250 times 4, now we got $1,000. How's it work? Same way as Sparks, guys, only 10 times the pay. $500 goes to the person who completed the board, $250 goes to the enroller, and $250 puts that person, or we're talking about you or anybody, it all works the same for everyone, puts that person back on a new VIP board. You see how brilliant this is? It's all done by the computer, and everyone's getting started at a minimum. Remember, you could join both boards to begin with, but at a minimum of $25 one time. Let's rock and roll and make some money, okay? Now, last thing, and I'm going to close this out. I just want you to know something. This is important. Once someone is coded to you on Sparks, when they upgrade, they're automatically coded to you at VIP. However, this is crucial. You must be at the VIP, or that person's going to forever roll up and be coded to the person above you. Maybe your enroller, whoever's in VIP above you. So you don't want to mess around, guys. You want to get in VIP as soon as possible, okay? So don't miss out on the big money. Upgrade as soon as possible, okay? As a courtesy, so some people might not do this. I'm telling people, look, if you're on Sparks and you're ready to enroll, upgrade, just send a text to the person. They were nice enough to bring you into Sparks and introduce you to this great program. Send a text, say, look, I'm going to upgrade. Chances are they already are on VIP, but give them, let's see what they say. Oh my God, give me a day. I was waiting to get paid a little bit more. Maybe people have different money challenges, Maybe they had to use the first couple Sparks payments to pay their phone bill. I don't know. So give them a chance so that you're not, you can upgrade whatever you want, but try to do the right thing and let them be coded to them. Right? Makes sense? And you'd want that same thing in return. But the point is, don't wait around. You don't want to lose people. You can't count on everyone calling you. As soon as you can, upgrade to the VIP. If you want to stay at just Sparks and play the 50 and 25, you can. But why would you want to miss out on 10xing your income? Guys, that's the program. That explains the VIP, right? The last video is just how to get started, how simple it is, how to get your enroll link. It's important you watch that. I'm going to have that up, or it'll be up. It's already up. I just haven't recorded it. By the time you watch this, it'll be right below this video. Okay, guys, let's rock and roll. Let's make some money. Let's help. Here's another thing. Do you know how many people that you care about, you can help? They are dying. I don't care what this economy, it's always been a tough time. People are struggling. Do you know how much good you can do by sharing this program? I don't want to bother my friend. Your friends would love something like this, potentially. Let them decide, okay? Let's rock and roll.